You've likely heard of the Magic Roundabout if you're British. It's a well-known, famous, old British children's TV show. Even though it isn't British, it was bought in from abroad. I think a French person made this series. So I don't really know why it's so iconic British show. Ancient, it's for the 60s or so. There's the Magic Roundabout itself, or a merry-go-round as we call it. There's all the little children riding donkeys around that merry-go-round. I think that's a British thing as well. It's a fairground attraction where children ride model donkeys around in a circle for a few minutes and then it ends, and music plays like that. There's a deep connection between merry-go-rounds and donkeys, but I'm not going to get into that here. But this was a French show, I think. It came to Britain. And then, if I understand correctly from what I've read, the man that had to translate this for Britain pulled a abridged series and rewrote the script from scratch and turned it into a parody, essentially. Just crammed it full of sarcastic jokes that would have flown over the children's heads. Like there's one joke somewhere about the public transport economics and stuff that the little children would have never understood. So there you go, Britain was doing that. There you go, that sort of stuff was happening long before You Yay Ho did it in the internet era. The You Yay Ho abridged series. So there's a little girl. I don't know if I ever saw this as a child. I don't really remember it.
Hello, said Mr. Rusty.
Mr. Rusty.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Lawrence. Just giving the old barrel a turn.
Yep, just running that merry-go-round.
Yes, I heard it, said
The Magic Roundabout, sorry. Don't know what's so magic about it.
Zebedee.
Zebedee. He's a well-known, iconic.
Why not, said Zebedee. Yes, why not, said
Indeed.
Lawrence.
Enthralling stuff.
In the
The blooming roundabout doesn't even have anything to do with the show. It appears in the introduction and the ending, and that's it.
Looking for her.
It doesn't have anything to do with anything. And there's no sign of it being magic. That dog is also another famous character.
I'm very glad
The
to
dog
see
and
you.
that
I
Jack-in-the-Box
tell you,
spring
I'm
man is
glad I am
probably
to
the
see
most
you.
famous.
Why, said Florence.
What's wrong with
Oh, I
Dougal?
wish you hadn't asked me that, said Dougal, because I don't know how to break it to you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're very fond of her.
Oh, no, what, somebody's died?
Who?
That took a grim turn.
Oh, I don't think I should tell you, you know.
But you'll find out soon enough anyway.
Dear.
The sympathy cards with a flower on it will be coming in soon.
Oh,
They'll all look exactly the same.
now who, Dougal? Ermintrude.
Ermintrude the
I'm afraid
Ermintrude the
she's been
cow.
affected by all those
She's been eating some form of flower that's made her sick, it seems. Ermintrude is the
well,
the
it's either
upper
that or
class
pansies.
uh,
I don't know which is
aristocratic
worse. But whatever it is,
person.
the poor old thing's in a very
a
bad
parody
way.
of
I
English
think her
posh
moon
people.
jumping days
That's the
are
word
over
they use for
anyway.
that.
If she ever did it,
For this,
which I doubt. It's always seemed a very
well,
unlikely
he
story.
pretty
to
much
me.
did tell you.
Very unlikely. Dougal, said Florence, will you kindly tell me what this is all about? All right, said Dougal. That cow is flying a
Huh?
kite.
Oh, I see. She's just gone,
Kite.
just flying a kite, right? I thought she actually had been eating too many flowers.
C-I-T-E.
Wait,
Kite.
that's not how you spell kite. C-I-T-E. What a terrible lesson for the 5-year-olds. They just taught the little kids how to spell that word wrong. I mean, the joke is that he spelt it wrong, but
Cows eat grass
the children don't know that.
lying
Or
about
whatever.
in
I
fields
think that they'll
and
survive.
things of
I
that
think it
nature.
won't destroy their education
Well,
for the rest of their
perhaps
lives.
you'd like a change.
If they got one wrong spelt wrong. One wrong spelt wrong. Dear me, I'm doing it myself now, and I'm not even spelling it.
Said Dougal.
There she is, Ermintrude, the pink cow with red polka dots. Indeed, she is flying a kite, accompanied by completely stupid music. What is that? That's that Hello Hawaii. What's that? What's that sort of instrument? What on earth is that instrument? Oh well. Hello, Dougal.
I've brought you a few flowers.
Oh, how
Dougal,
kind of you, Dougal.
said Dougal.
Yeah, very nice of him.
kindly. Bless you, dear boy, said Ermintrude. What you doing?
Good question.
Said Dougal. I'm flying my kite, said Ermintrude. Very relaxing. Would you like to have a try? That's very kind of you, said Dougal. Well, hold on tight, said Ermintrude, with reason. What? What? What?
Oh, Dougal's
What?
flying away
What?
with the kite.
What?
Tragic. There he goes. So much for him. I remember... Yeah, nobody's coming to save you. There's a British reviewer of movies called something. Is it Mark something? I don't know. Some communist British reviewer. He's 50 years old, so that's why. He holds up the movie version that they made of this cartoon, or this show. They made a movie in the 70s. Dougal and the Blue Cat, I think. He holds this movie up as some kind of paragon of children's entertainment. He thinks that's one of the best children's movies ever made. I've never seen it. It's probably terrible. But in any case, he didn't have very kind things to say for Postman Pat, the movie. So as far as I'm concerned, Mark, whatever his name is no critic of children's films. He's got no taste. He has no taste whatsoever. If he couldn't see the value of a Postman Pat movie with killer cyborg Pats and red eye lasers Jess the Cat, then there's just something wrong with him. They made another movie about this show in more recent years, a CGI one, actually. The 70s one was probably the stop motion like this was, but oh well, that was a pretty unremarkable story. I picked a pretty bad episode to show, because that was fairly mundane, but rest assured there's a lot of overly mature humour in this show. There's a hippie rabbit as well. Didn't see him though. That's the end. Don't know why I even bothered with this. Dougal was safely rescued, and that was the end.